Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFSMasterMind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today's date, or we're at the tail end of May the 11th. I want to talk about tomorrow's games. Tomorrow we have a pretty big slate. I want to do a quick breakdown. I'm going to probably do a breakdown video where I just talk about all the games, and then I'll come out with a additional video where I give my top plays, my top pitching, and my top stacks, man. Hopefully, I'm going to try to squeeze it all in one, but if I run out of time on my video, I'll definitely make another one. But anyways, man, I'm sorry I didn't put out a main slate video today. I actually recorded it, had everything uploading, and I fell asleep, man. And if I do it on my phone, whenever I upload, if my screen goes blank, it won't post, man. So I fell asleep, and by the time I woke up, I just had time to go in on my lineups, adjust my stuff, and that's what I end up doing. Right now, man, I'm in a bit of a sweat, man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm already firmly in the money. I got Zach Greinke in all of my lineups. I mentioned him in my video. I wasn't expecting this, though. He's balling right now. I know I didn't like the Yankee Stadium. Man, I'm watching baseball. That's why we're in the room. I'm watching baseball, and Chase Utley, man, he's been on fire, dude. He is hitting everything. I want to say he's like, I think he's hit like his past 5 at-bats. Referring back to yesterday, man, he's starting to see the ball really well. When he was with the Phillies, you know what he used to do, man. But I have Yasiel Puig, and right now he's up to bat. If I get a big play out of Yasiel Puig, man, I'm gonna be really excited. He's struggling, man. He's 0 for 3 so far. So, let's watch this at bat, man. I know this is a little awkward, but I'm really excited, and I hope he can come through for me, man. Come on. Foul ball, man. I'm trying to cash out, man. Tonight was one of those nights, man. I did one lineup in 3 different tournaments. I did a $10 single entry, $5 single entry, and a $2 single entry. Same exact lineup on all 3 of them. So, man, I got a goose egg right now from this, man, and I need a big hit. Next pitch. Ground ball, man. Double play. Oh, he's safe. He beat it out. But that's not going to give me any points, man. Hopefully he can get a stolen base. But anyways, man. Fuck, man. I was really high on Yasiel Puig. I thought he would have a good day in Colorado. I wanted to attack some of the power. But he's just not showing up so far. It was all on the Colorado side, man. I should have stacked that up. I mentioned Arenado in my video, but I ended up not going with him because I switched to Greinke, man, instead of I had Fulmer in at first. So I just took the extra money and went up to Greinke. But anyways, man, y'all here to talk about tomorrow's slate. We got 15 games, man. First game we got, we have the Astros versus the Yankees. Implied run total 4.3 to a 3.8. Arms on the mound, we have Lance McCullers versus Jordan Montgomery. In this game, man, I think it's a very hitter-friendly ballpark. I think I'm going to stay away from the pitching, even though I think Lance McCullers is a decent arm. I think he's one of the high-class arms. And Montgomery, he's pretty decent, man, as a punt play. In normal situations, I would recommend him, but due to the fact they're going up against my Houston Astros, I'm not going to chance it, man. I think the bats are way too consistent, man. They're way too powerful, so I'm going to stay away from that. I do like a couple bats. I think we can definitely look at some of these Houston bats to target the Young Buck and Montgomery. Whichever bat you want, man. 1 through 8, you can't go wrong, in my opinion, so whatever you like out of that, feel free to attack that. Next game, we have the Phillies versus the Nationals. Implied run total 3.6 to a 5.0. We have Nick, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, Perventa or something like that. I don't know who this guy is. Let's look into him, man. I'm gonna type him in on Fangraph, see what he talking about. Looks like a reliever pitcher. No, maybe he's a starter. Last game, 5 innings, 4 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Game before that, 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. Let me see what his K rate is talking about. Give me 1 second. I should have did this before, man. But I already wrote him down as one of the people I want to target. Nationals they're way too fuego to mess with. All right, here we go. Let's see what this guy's talking about. And dude, after this, man, I'm gonna speed this video up. I'm gonna try to squeeze it in one video. I know I'm a little discombobulated, man. Watching that at bat with Puig set me back a little bit. But look, this guy's K rate is at 22%. His ERA is 5.40. So we can definitely attack that. 22% is pretty decent for a pitcher, man. I think, he can catch some people swinging. But as far as the Nationals, I'm not, I don't, that goes out the window, man, because the Nationals are way too hot. And one thing that's noteworthy, his hard hit percentage is at 51%. That is very high. So we definitely want to attack that. Uh-oh. I think Puig is going to score, man. That's 3 points, man. I take what I can get. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad about it. I wish, Puig would have done the heavy lifting, but I'll take the 3, man, where I can get it. Let me go back to Zach Greinke, see what he's doing real quick. Man, y'all got to get this MLB TV, man. There's nothing better than watching your players, man, so you understand what players can do, what they look like. You know what I'm saying? It's a really good thing. So I definitely suggest that. But anyways, man, Nationals, I wrote them down as one of my top stacks. I'm gonna definitely be attacking that spot. I'll get back to my stacks in a little bit. Next game, we have the Mariners versus the Blue Jays. We have Christian Bergman versus Joe Biagini, whatever his name is. He pitched last game. Let me see what he did last game. In this game, I wrote it down as a game stack, actually, because I don't trust either of the pitchers. Both of these teams have been playing pretty hot. I had Justin Smoke in my lineup today. Came through with a 41 piece, which is very, very solid. But this guy, Biagini, in his last game, he went 4 innings, 4 strikeouts, 0 earned runs, which is pretty solid, man. But he's a reliever pitcher. He's one of those guys. He's just there to eat up innings. So we'll be looking at Blue Jays bullpen for the majority of the game. So this is definitely going to be a game stacking option. I don't trust neither one of the pitchers. Next game we have the Tampa Bay. We have the Tampa Bay Rays versus Boston Red Sox. Implied run total 4 to a 5.1. Alex Cobb versus Rick Porcello. In this situation, I love me some Boston bats. I'm not a believer in Alex Cobb myself. And then I was thinking about Rick Porcello, man. But in the last game, no, McCutch, don't do it. Okay, good shit. Zach Greinke is through 8, y'all. Well, through 7. I'm sorry. He's through 7. A no-no. My man has a no-no right now, man. That's hype, dude. That's hype. But yeah, Rick Porcello in his last game against the Rays, he gave it up, man. But I think he could definitely have a bounce-back game. Rays strike out the most in the league. They're not anything to be too worried about. They can catch fire every once in a while. They will catch lightning in a bottle, and they will rock a starting pitcher. But I think Porcello should be okay. I definitely think Boston bats are definitely in play, though. 110% against Alex Cobb. I'm not a believer, man. It's kind of mixed reviews on this guy. You know, you get half the people that like him, half the people that hate him. One reason I like to attack him is because his K rate is not high. I think there's definitely hits to be had. And he doesn't scare me, man. Like if you're not an elite arm and you're going up against a above average offense, I'm gonna be keying in on that, man. Those are signs I like to look for. Just to give you just a view of who this guy is. His ERA is at 3.56. His strikeout rate is at 14.4. That is very, very low for the major leagues, man. I think I could strike out around the same amount. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. This guy's a professional. I'm sure he works really hard at his craft. He's not that elite, man. So I think we can attack that. Moving on to the next one. I'm trying to speed it up a little bit. Next game we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Cleveland Indians. 3.7 to a 4.4. We have Irvin Santana versus Josh Tomlin. In this situation, I'm not a big Tomlin believer. I think Santana's okay. I don't necessarily want to attack either one of these pitchers because I think there are better options out there to look for in bats and pitching as well, man. Santana's okay, but he's going up against the Cleveland Indians, and we know they don't play no games, man. Cleveland Indians, they can bring it to you, and for that reason, I'm kind of shy away from this. And I don't think Tomlin is the greatest pitcher. I think he's decent. But I think some of these Twins, man, we could do a couple one-offs, man. We seen them have a really good game today. Maybe they can keep it rolling, try to look to continue that. Anyways, man, on to the next. We have the Atlanta Braves versus the Miami Marlins. We have, damn, I can't pronounce his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Michael, I'm going to just call him Foltynewicz. I don't know who it is. Foltynewicz. I think that's how you pronounce it, though. Against Jose Urena. That's the young dreadhead, the rookie. Well, not the rookie, second year. Last game out, he had a really, really decent game. I don't think he will keep that up. I mean, I said that last game, though. I wanted to target him a little bit, but he proved me wrong. I think I'm going to take another chance on him, man. I don't think he fully has it together. Last game, he went 6 innings. Only struck out 2 batters, man. 0 earned runs, though. But he played decent baseball, man. Decent pitching, kept the ball on the ground, induced a lot of ground balls. In this situation, man, y'all know my boy Freddie Freeman. I can't leave him hanging. We don't fade Freddie Freeman. I think he's in a positive match at a decent ballpark, so I'm going to have me some Freddie Freeman exposure. And I think, Vegas, I'm always high on the Braves, man. Vegas never gives them enough credit, I believe. So I'm going to be looking towards some of these Brave bats to be a little bit contrarian on my sneaky side. And Braves, I tend to lean on them. That's one of those teams that I tend to go towards them, man, because I feel comfortable with some of their hitters, man, especially the lefties in Inciarte and Freddie Freeman and Nick Markakis. And then, of course, Matt Kemp. We all know who he is. And then on the other side, going up against Folty, man, I think Real Muto, he might be in play if he's batting near the top. Yelich, he had a monster game last game. Azuña, and of course Stanton. And then I think Justin Bour, Big Bour, might even be in play. I think he's in a decent spot. I'm not going to shy away from this game. I think there's points to be had. So I would definitely be looking at this one. As far as, one-offs, these guys didn't make my top stack list. There's only so many stacks I can give out. I would look like a fool if I said stack everybody, even though I do like, I like quite a bit of teams tomorrow, man. Quite a few. But yeah, man, what I'm gonna do, I'm already at 15 minutes or almost there. So I'm going to stop this video, and then I'm going to just come out with a part 2. If you don't watch part 2, man, I appreciate you for clicking on this one. Follow me at Twitter, at DFSMasterMind _. Bless up. Y'all have a wonderful night, and let's get to the green line. But part 2 is coming.